Hello, it is Tuesday, August 13th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Tuesday crossword, so we're going to be solving a fairly approachable crossword today, and I'll be solving it at the normal speed, unlike yesterday's speed solve, and today's normally solved, early week approachable themed edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Kathleen Quinn, Quotidiophile, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster, the incorrigible Sheeler Beeler, and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the five of them. They're benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, which means they support this channel, they keep this series going, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you to those five and to everybody who's a patron of the channel at any level. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to join their ranks, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link, where you'll find the bonus videos available to patrons and for benefactors, the official Let's Check the Crosses Daily Solve mug. Thank you again to those five and to everybody in the Patreon campaign. And thanks as well if you subscribe on YouTube, which is a big help. You can also join the Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly chat community, linked in the description field. And if you'd like to help in other ways, you can like the videos, comment, and so on. Anyway, seem to have some kind of almost hiccup today. Sorry about that. I hope this doesn't persist. In any case, let's get on to today's crossword by Benjamin Panico, a debut constructor for the New York Times. So welcome to him. It was edited once again by Joel Faliano. It's a Tuesday puzzle, so we'll have a theme, and it should be a fairly approachable puzzle. Let's start solving. Pathetic. Sad, maybe? In 3 letters? Let's try it and see. Request in the weight room. A spotter or, maybe spot me. Yeah, that would make sense as a spoken request. Kawaii goodbyes could be alohas, so both hello and goodbye. There we go in Hawaiian. And earth-moving machines informally. I'm not sure. Can't think. Feels like it should be obvious, but I'm not sure offhand. Walk heavily could be to plod. And exude as confidence could be to ooze confidence. Oh, dozers, as in bulldozers, are earth-moving machines. There we go. So we filled in this answer, which is a road curve, an S, simply spelled out letter S. One who dies for a cause is a martyr. And something that can be racked up, you could rack up debt, actually, is a common phrase. This might be a theme clue. It's sort of in a space where theme clues often are, and it's on the long side, so that's my guess, but we'll see. 1970 novel exploring racism's effect on a young girl's self-esteem. I'm not actually sure offhand. Sorry about that. What about this one? Telling tall tales. If you're telling tall tales, you're lying. And then, like Taylor Swift's "Shake It Off," key-wise, I don't know the key of the song. It's in something. I mean, it's in a key. So, yeah, I have no idea what that is. Pick up again as a book would be to return to. Oh, yeah, return to. Okay, yeah. I was thinking it was going to be reread or something like that, but no, it's to return to it. All right, muscle misery and ache, presumably. Maybe after having someone spot you, you've lifted too much and are aching. To sound hoarse is to rasp, you have a raspy voice. And to concur with someone by repeating them would be to echo them, I would think. Ergo would be thus, if you're sort of concluding a proof of something, you'd say ergo, thus, this is the answer. Pipe down, shush. And sticky note is a Post-it note. It's a brand of sticky note. 1981 novel about the interplay of privilege and poverty in a Caribbean romance. Okay, interesting. So these do feel thematically related. And actually, they seem thematically related in a genuine thematic sense. So often when we talk about themes in the crossword, we really mean what I would really describe as more of a mechanic, a kind of game mechanic, a way in an extra kind of rule that the puzzle is using in order to make some answers work. But in this case, it looks like we actually have material that's thematically related in that it's kind of exploring similar, in this case, literary themes. So that's less common. But it's always kind of nice when when the crossword has a sort of proper thematic theme. Anyway, we'll get there eventually. Home for a queen, a hive, a beehive. Modernizing prefix neo, so like neo-noir, for instance. Neo-soul, whatever. iPod model, iPod Nano. Is that? Is I? Yeah. Oh, right. Yes, iPod Nano. Yes, that is a. I guess all iPods are discontinued now, but Nano was a very small model of it. Black, poetically ebon, as in the color of ebony, black. Pained cries are ows, I would think. No, this doesn't look right. Pained cries. Oys? I don't know. Deep dish pizza chain informally. Oh, Uno's. Is that informal? Maybe because the full name of it is Uno's Chicago Deep Dish or something like that. I don't know. But Uno's is a deep dish pizza chain, so I think that's probably right. Mooches as a cigarette. If you bum a cigarette, you mooch it. You, successfully ask for one from somebody. Okay, coat of paint would be a layer of paint, maybe? Oh, this is Tar Baby. Yeah, that's what that is. 1981 novel about the interplay of privilege and poverty in a Caribbean romance. Tar Baby. That'll be definitely right. And this is hashtag best friends forever. Okay, there we go. Fair enough. Okay, we have this little corner here. 1992 novel set in 1920s Harlem. Not sure about this offhand either. What about this one? Green Gemstone. Oh, what's a green gemstone? Is it jade? Probably. So what did we have here? This is the 1970 novel exploring racism's effect on a young girl's self-esteem. The Bluest Eye. Okay, there we go. I don't actually recognize that offhand, which is a shame, but there we have it. Covered veranda often equipped with a ceiling fan. This feels like I should be able to get this. I can't think what it is. Take in or take on, to adopt something as, yeah, because you could take in, a child or a pet or something. You could adopt it, but you could take on. Sorry, one moment. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze and I could feel it coming on quickly, so I didn't want to take the risk. Anyway, so you could take in, a child or a creature, adopt it, but you could take on an idea. You could adopt an idea. You could take it on. So I think that's what that is. That's a no-brainer, goes the common phrase. And heat in the microwave is to zap something, you could say to nuke it or zap it or heat it up in the microwave. Oh, this is a lanai. Okay, I knew this word, and I just couldn't think of it at the moment. But there we go. A lanai is a covered veranda. I didn't realize they were often equipped with a ceiling fan, but there we go. All right, photo retoucher's focus, perhaps a zit. Maybe you kind of digitally paint out someone's zit. Oh, the 1992 novel set in 1920s Harlem is jazz. Okay, fair enough. All right, what have we not looked at? This, maybe? Yes, no later than, until. And this is the key of the Taylor Swift song, so I'm not sure about that one. Looping animation file is a GIF, which stands for, I think, graphics or graphical interchange format. Actually, it's CompuServe graphical interchange format, but anyway, there we go. To overturn a decision maybe is to undo it. I think that's probably right. And then mind-altering drug could be LSD. What about this one? 1977 novel whose title references a lyrical Old Testament book. Song of Solomon. Yeah, there we go. That's definitely right. That at least I recognize. Okay, here we have pursue is to... Not sure. What about this? Just. Only. Confer as credibility. If you lend someone credibility, you confer it to them. You sort of bestow it upon them. And then collaborations like those on Ella and Louis. So this is Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong. This is a classic duet album. So there we go. I think considered sort of a landmark album. Your and My would be Our. Top billing. Top billing. So I think of top billing as being, say, the first listed actors in a film or play or something. What would this be? Could be something else. I don't know. Not sure. Furry swimmer. An otter is a furry swimmer. Traitor is a rat. Oh, lead role, top billing is probably what that is. Okay. Or lead part, maybe. I'm probably role. Let's look at the crosses and see. Burkina Faso, there we go. That's the country. All right. And then cash for cash. A place you would hide cash. I'm not really sure what we're looking for there. Blank gin fizz, slow gin fizz is a cocktail. And then heaps of windblown snow, snow drifts, maybe. Cash for cash. Oh, a till in a cash register. I think it's probably what that is. So yeah, that's where you put the cash. All right. One might begin. Hope this finds you well. An email, perhaps. You might start an email that way. World capital on the same latitude as Tallinn and Stockholm, Oslo. That makes sense. Those are all feel like they're on basically the same latitude. Okay. Author who received the Nobel Prize in Literature on the basis of her first 6 novels, all featured in this puzzle. Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's Toni Morrison. Great. So that is a good thematic crossword in the sense that we've got, it's themed around the work of Toni Morrison. So we can really, I think, very straightforwardly say that was the theme of this puzzle. There we have it. And very long time would be an eon. Incredibly long length of time, usually on a geological scale. Folk wisdom is lore. It's passed down often orally. YouTube journals essentially are, I was going to say blogs, but vlogs or video logs probably. Let's look at this. 1987 Pulitzer-winning novel about the haunting of a formerly enslaved family's home. This is Beloved. That I have actually read, unlike most of the rest of these, to my discredit. But there we go. Pursue is seek. To seek something is to pursue it. That's straightforward. Backdrop for a shooting star would be the sky, the night sky, you'd think. And then scale units abbreviation is pounds. So you might have a scale weighing things in pounds. All right. It might welcome you home. I'm not sure about... dog maybe? I don't know if that's actually correct. Let's see. Unfortunate incident. A mishap. Okay, it's not dog. Oh, welcome mat on your in front of your door. Okay, to make excited would be to arouse, maybe, to arouse someone, to make them excited. Sensitive to the touch could be tensile. It's not right. It doesn't really make sense anyway. Oh, tender. Maybe if you're aching from wherever that was earlier. Maybe you've got a bit of tender spot on your arm or something. All right. Burning feeling could be burning desire. And then construction area is a construction site. The sound of a fall might be a thud. Effortlessness would be ease. You perform a task with ease, effortlessness. And then to clean up as software would be to debug it, to get the errors out. Chicken of the sea. That's, I think, a marketing line for a brand of tuna, of tinned tuna fish. So anyway, that'll be tuna. Half of quattro would be duo, so half of 4 is 2. Australia's tallest bird, the emu, I suppose. It's not a surprise that would be the tallest bird, pretty tall as far as birds go. And then here we have the 90s sitcom, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, starring Will Smith. And then, dose. Sorry. That was embarrassing. Half of quattro is dose. Yeah, sorry. There we go. Shooting stars, some believe, are omens. And then The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah, okay. So, oh, right, and here's another Toni Morrison novel, Sula. 1973 novel set in the bottom, a neighborhood slated to be demolished for a golf course. And that is indeed Sula. And, oops. There we go. All right, that was our themed Tuesday puzzle, themed in the genuine sense. So, a revealer, author who received the Nobel Prize in Literature on the basis of her first 6 novels, all featured in this puzzle, was Toni Morrison. And those 6 novels were, let's see if I can find them, Jazz, The Bluest Eye, Tar Baby, Song of Solomon, Beloved, and Sula. There we go. Those were the 6. Very nice Tuesday crossword. Pretty approachable. I mean, I suppose you might not immediately get all of the novels if you're not familiar, but for the most part, I think the crosses would be pretty doable. I mean, in general, this feels like a pretty reasonable puzzle to me. Let me know how you felt in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server. Always interested to know how difficulty levels strike different people day to day. I always find that interesting. And there we have it. That was the Tuesday crossword. I'll be back tomorrow for the Wednesday edition of the puzzle, midweek, mid-difficulty grid, so join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Tuesday. Take care.